Hello, if you're new to gardening and you're growing vegetables at home for the first time, a measure of your success will be the vegetables you harvest and take indoors and eat. Is that fair? Is that fair? If you don't take anything in and eat it at the end of the growing season, then you haven't really been that successful, have you? So what we want is, we want a surefire winner for you. I'm going to show you something now that's a surefire winner for a gardener just starting out. This is a video that I shot perhaps 3 years ago, and I recall at the time, and I think I possibly see in the video, that this is so easy, and even if you had some dexterity or eyesight issues, you'd still manage this. You definitely would. Now this is a start to finish video, so you'll see me start by planting the seeds, and by the end of the video you'll see me harvesting some of the vegetables. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, and hey, give it a go. Give it a go. This could be the first winner for you. What I will say is, check what it says on the packet about planting dates, and don't go too early. Don't try and do this too early in the year when it's too cold. It won't work. We definitely need the weather to be a bit warmer than it is at the moment before you give this a go. But that gives you time to get all your bits and pieces together, doesn't it? Yeah, give it a go. Let me know how you get on. This could be your first winner. Enjoy the video. Hello. Look what I've just found in my seed box. An easy to use 2-mat pack of mixed leaves. Now I got these a couple of years ago, and I think the reason I bought them was they were selling them off at the end of the season. And I've grown these before. I didn't grow them last year. This must have slipped to the bottom of the box and I didn't find it. But I've been having a ratch and I've found it now. So we're going to sow these mixed leaves. I'll just have a read off this packet and tell you what's in it, what these mixed leaves are. Let me see, it says somewhere. I know it does, I'm sure I've read it. Oh yeah, it contains cress wrinkled. It contains cress wrinkled, crinkle, mustard greens, mustard giant red. Let's start again. Hold on. It contains cress, it contains cress, winkle crinkle, mustard greens, mustard giant red, leaf radish. Let's start again. It contains cress, wrinkle crinkle, mustard greens, mustard giant red, leaf radish, rocket and Mizuno. All in this one packet, all in these seed mats. Now then, these need to be sown in an 8-inch pot, and this is an 8-inch pot. As you know, I usually use 10-inch pots, but trust me, this is an 8-inch pot. Let's take these seed mats out and have a look at them, see what they look like. Have you seen these before? If you haven't seen these before, you might want to give them a go, and particularly if you have eyesight or dexterity issues. If you struggle to see seeds or struggle to pick them up, or of any other disability or issue that means planting seeds are difficult for you, this might be something you want to try. Can you see the seeds in that mat? See the rows of seeds? Okay, so all we've got to do to sow all of those seeds, and I'm not too sure how many there's in there must be hundreds, to sow those seeds, is to prepare a pot with some compost, just fill it up, spray the surface, make it nice and wet, okay, and now we're simply going to lay this seed mat on top like that. How easy was that? I've just sown 100 seeds in one go. How easy was that? Now you can also get this type of arrangement as a seed tape, and clearly, as the name implies, it's a tape with seed in it. I've never used it before, so I can't recommend it, but I can imagine that you would lay the tape out across your bed wherever you're going to sow your seeds. Probably put a small pebble at intervals along it so the wind doesn't blow it off. Give it a good spray with water, sprinkle some compost along its length, then take those pebbles off because the compost will hold it in place now. Put a wee bit more compost and spray it. Job done. How easy is that? So we'll finish this off. So this is a seed mat, but you can also get seed tapes. And what I would suggest you do if you're interested in this is to just Google seed tape or seed mat, and most of the leading seed suppliers sell these things, and they're really simple to use, as you can see. You may want to give it a go. Now I didn't sow any of these last year, as I've said, because I'd lost that packet, but I found it now, so I'm going to sow these and we'll see how they go. From recollection they went really well. Now I think it says on the packet you can get 4 crops. You can go at this 4 times and take leaves. Now I'll be surprised if you can. I don't think I did. But what you need to do to maximise what you're going to get here is take the leaves really young. So when these guys start sprouting, before they're too big, start taking leaves. Okay, take the outside leaves, the bigger leaves, and more leaves will appear. And then you might get 4 visits to this pot to take your mixed leaves. Right, one more with the water. How easy is this? Too easy, isn't it? Blimey. Probably 100 seeds sown there. Right, now then, just before I say bye-bye, here's our second seed mat. Okay. We'll pop this guy back in the packet, and in 2 or 3 weeks time we'll sow this mat exactly like this, and that'll give us even more mixed leaves, a longer growing season, won't it? Yeah, give it a go. Oh, and by the way, if you do go with the seed tapes, as I say, I've never used them before, so I can't recommend them, but if you've used them, let me know, and let me know if they're any good. Well, let us all know. Tell us all if you've used seed tapes and they work, and we want to help one another. Well, tell us all that they work. If you couldn't make them work, tell us you couldn't make them work. Give us some information on seed tapes, and I'll do this seed mat, and hopefully you'll see a result here. Let's just check how many days it is since I put this seed mat in this pot. I'm making that 20 days. So from putting the seed mat in this pot to what you see now, 20 days. I think you'll agree with quite a full pot there. And I don't know if you can tell, but you can see this is a mixed bunch, can't you? You can see all the different shapes of the leaves, some with a slightly reddy tinge on them. But yeah, we're happy with that, and I think we'll be taking leaves out of this pot in a week or two's time. What do you think? It's now 4 weeks since we first sowed these mixed leaves in this 8-inch pot using a seed mat. I think you'll agree these guys have come on really well, and we're ready to take some. We don't need a lot. I'm going to make myself a cheese sandwich to go with this beer that I've got. But we'll take a few. We'll have that cheese sandwich and we'll enjoy it. Okay, what I recommend you do is, if you give this a go, is that when you take your leaves, snip them. If you try to pull them, you'll actually pull out the plant itself. Just snip them. Okay, take the biggest ones first, obviously, because they're the most mature, I guess, and the rest will grow on behind, won't they? Now, I don't know what I'm actually getting here because it is a mixed pot. But you can actually see the different shaped leaves. One will be that wrinkle, crinkle, whatever it is, and the other will be something else. What do you think? It's got to be 3 different varieties there. I'm not too sure what they are. I don't care. As long as they taste nice in my cheese sandwich, the job's a good one. Okay, I'm going to give this a go. Well, if you do, as I say, take these regularly, because they do tend to get quite leggy if you don't. And the more you take, the more you cut, the more they come, apparently. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Just one last thing before I sign off, and this is a message to the organic vegetable gardener. I hope you're watching. I've lost your contact details, and I may even have got your channel name mixed up, but you'll know who you are, because you requested being able to share my videos and use my videos on your playlist, and you wanted to know if that was okay. And yep, as far as I'm concerned, if you want to share these videos, please do. If you want to add them to your playlist, please do. In fact, all of my subscribers are welcome to share my videos and use them in the playlist if they want to. If you feel as though you want to do that, please do it. Put them on Facebook, put them on Twitter, put them anywhere you like. Spread the word, homegrown veg. Okay, well, are we going to make this cheese sandwich now? Are we? Come round here. Where till I move this? Can you see this? Can you see, Molly? I hope you can. Yep, come on. It's cheese sandwich time. Let's go.